So once I saw all those details, first of all, I had to convey them to my audience and be honest about what the reality was.
Be honest about what the reality was.
The other thing was, there was a lot of misreporting about how Kyle Rittenhouse was in possession of an illegal weapon and that he crossed state lines with that illegal weapon.
No.
Okay?
Rittenhouse crossed state lines into a community that was not his.
My grandmother, my aunt, my uncle, and cousins all live in the city of Kenosha.
You've got this young white kid defending the community that he's not even from.
What's your father's name?
Michael Rittenhouse. He lived in Kenosha.
That Kyle Rittenhouse traveled across state lines to go to Kenosha, and he murdered 2 protesters.
Willing to drive across state lines to commit murder.
Kyle H. Rittenhouse, not guilty.
That was a lie.
That was a lie.
And it's not a lie that I just made up in my mind, right? That was how it was reported initially, which is why I would mention the state lines, but not because, oh, how dare he cross state lines.
But not because, oh, how dare he cross state lines.
Anyone in this country has the right to cross state lines. It was because it was reported that he was in possession of an illegal gun,
Right.
and he traveled across state lines with an illegal gun.
But not because, oh, how dare he cross state lines.
Man, I wish I could go back in time.
It's not like he was in his front yard and he was approached by a group of individuals who posed an imminent threat to his life. He drove across state lines and then he crossed state lines with it. Because obviously we're dealing with a 17-year-old from out of state.
From out of state.
He drove from Illinois to Kenosha, Wisconsin. Now again, he drove from Illinois to Wisconsin, wouldn't go out of his way to go to a protest in a state that he doesn't even live in. He crossed state lines, meaning he traveled across state lines. He traveled there from out of state, who crossed state lines, who again traveled across state lines.
Anyone in this country has the right to cross state lines. It was because it was reported that he was in possession of an illegal gun,
Right.
and he traveled across state lines with an illegal gun.
But not because, oh, how dare he cross state lines.
From out of state.
From out of state.
A lie? Don't dissemble.